in the classroom every day in the first hour, so they don't need to be late in the morning because this is one of the things they do with their teacher every day. Today we have our very own High Growth Teacher of the Year this year. I also would like to thank Ms. Thompson. She's our reading interventionist that works with all of our kids here. Entrusting your students with us this evening, and I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Mncair. Thank y'all.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I am Ms. Mncair, and I'm pretty excited about this particular activity that we're making and taking home. It is a huge and a big deal. It is a part of our Ufli Foundations program, and in my class, to get everyone excited, I yell, Ufli, and they yell, you. That's right. You're the only one holding it down. You and Christiana. So there you go. You know why? Because we're trying to do our best. And all of this is aligned with cognitive, scientific knowledge. So this whole entire program, I have seen children learn to read and write. And of course, writing is a part of spelling. So decode and encode. So to honor the time, let's talk about why we're here. Welcome. We are going to talk about, we just introduced Ufli a little bit. We're going to do word construction, which you can do while I'm talking to honor the time. And then we're going to talk about a sample Ufli home practice with the word chain script. And I have it for kindergarten, first grade, and second grade. If you have a first grader, you can pull a second grade one as well to see where we will be moving, where we'll be going. So, can you get up first grade? Yeah. So if you have a kindergartner, you can pull a first grade script as well. I made extra copies so you can see where they should be headed before the school year is over. Thank you again. Thank you for coming out tonight and investing in our children. The you try part is where we're going to have you try and do the script with your child here, okay? Questions and answers at the end, and the refreshment. Shout out to the pizza. Shout out to the AP. So I'm going to try and move a little bit quicker if that's okay. I'm sure that's cool with everybody with these chairs, right?
Right.
All right, so Ufli Phonics is a scientifically supported phonics program that is taught in grades kindergarten through 5th. Ufli is mandated by Duval County Public Schools. Every child, regardless of if they're in a Duval County Public School, is doing Ufli Foundations. And if they transition to another school, they should still be on Ufli Foundations, okay? So this is an example of what we're going to work on tonight. We send these home. This is the homework practice. And what it is somewhat of an example or a sample of what we do in a Ufli lesson. Ufli lessons are about 30 minutes long, okay? Day 1 is. Day 2 is always longer because we actually apply the skills. So this is one from, I believe, this is kindergarten with the short O sound. At the bottom, you'll see the heart words. Those in my generation call them the sight words or the high frequency words. But we call them the heart words in the Ufli Foundation. You will see a sentence dictation. This is a big portion. After you finish the word chain, this is the script as a parent or a teacher or a tutor. Because if you don't want to have tutors in it, the script. And the child builds the mat. They build the words on this infamous mat. This is why we're here. This is powerful. It's powerful. So why is this important? Ufli is aligned with our state benchmark mastery. This is our STAR Early Literacy Report. And first grade will be taking STAR literacy for the second time in January. And kindergarten has taken early literacy. Second grade will be taking STAR reading, but this helps to build and lay the foundation to help children be able to read. So it's aligned with why are we doing this? It's aligned with our state staff standards. These standards are tested through STAR early literacy, through the STAR early literacy test. And each lesson teaches a phonics skill that is aligned to the state standards. I'm about to show you that. And when students master the skills, they can master the standards. When students master the skills, they can master the standards. When students master the skills, they can master the standards. So this is the skill part, okay? The goal is for each child to master the state foundational standards so that they can master the reading test. First grade will take the reading test in May. So this part is really important, and we can master it and lay the foundation. Then they'll be ready to read. They should already be reading, in fact. They should already be reading. So because I'm a first grade teacher here, and I failed to say that I'm first grade, I also failed to mention this is my 25th year teaching. I have taught every grade except kindergarten, and I've taught 2-year-olds. So I started at the top, worked my way down, and I fell in love down here. They can't get me to go back. They can't get me to go back up. They can't pay me enough to go back up. So let's compare early literacy standards. First grade. I pulled first grade just to keep it simple. This is from our actual state test, right? The test that they're taking. And I know this is small, right? So I'm going to read it for you. Down here in this standard, it says decode words that use final E. Come back.
Don't fly away.
Don't fly. Come on back. Words that work with final E. Those words that use final E and vowel teams to make long vowel sounds. Our homework aligns with this. This is O consonant E, which makes the long vowel sound. So first graders right now, if they are not, they should have already, or if they're already working on this particular lesson, that's the silent E rule. This is usually read when they enter. Red means like pre-K level when they enter first grade. But now this is a big deal because this is also going to help boost their scores up to green because it is a huge standard to master here. Once they learn silent E, they'll be able to move on to other long vowel teams. Here in the script, where it says make the word rope, that's encoding. They're encoding. They're spelling. Here where it says change the R to M, what word is this? That is decoding, and that is this standard right here. So everything that we do is based upon data and standards and making sure that they can excel. And then once they excel, we continue to push them even further. We don't just keep them on first grade. We see how far they can go. So I made time to prepare your word mats. Anybody else? Everybody have a word mat? Everyone have everything they need? Can I keep the train going? All right, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. This is our word mat construction time. So with that being said, if you have Velcro dots, you can, step one, place a Velcro dot on each square of the letter tile. I use I think they call it the hooks part. It's the scratchy, the hard part. And I put that down because it was easy to press against the table with it. I tested it. And it's easier to pull the letters off. So what will happen next is you have to cut the letters. So if you have the family here, teamwork makes the dream work. Let's put them to work and have them cut out some stuff while somebody else Velcro. And that'll help out a little bit, okay? Step 2, cut the letter tiles. Step 3, attach the tiles to the mat with Velcro. All right, let's survey the room. All right, that's why I need a diagram. But I'll try it right here. I got Velcro on this. We'll work it out. Okay, I'm pressing my things down because I want to hold it up. Okay, so we're gonna multitask. When you finish, you should have a completed mat like this.
Hey, can I see that?
I'm telling you, I'm walking right on over. Yes, I'm walking.
Okay, you hear that?
So the tiles are color coded, so you have frames that are color coded as well. You won't have enough enough frames for the green consonant diagram. Yeah,
She had to ask me to tell the people all what we did last year for our competition. So if y'all want to be in it,
No. See, you're not even doing that.
okay, you got it over here? Or you talking right here?
No, we got it. We did backwards.
Oh. Hey, so cute. You got it, Trevor. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate you.
Happy to be here.
Yes. So when you leave, I'm gonna give this one to you.
Okay.
No, you gotta work this out. Make them sit there and do it.
I really like this.
That's it? I've been on the site since 5 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Want to trade jobs?
Uh-huh.
Okay, come on.
Or you can drive overnight.
Oh, no, I hate driving. I go to sleep driving. I better can't do that in town. Yep, so, yep. All of your greens will go here. Your yellows will go there. The pinks there and these whites there. And then see, Fernanda's already put in the red.
Yeah.
Okay, good job, Fernanda. Family all fast. They got 3 times. They got
Because I put the heroes on this one and the circles on that one. I didn't realize. No, keep it like that. It's still on the same. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I did the first one, but I was like, oh, no, that didn't work. This was right.
I know. I'm trying to make this back.
Thank you for coming out. Christiana helping out. That's your girl. You over the black cut? No, we don't get it. And I just have So you get my extras right here?
Yes.
So you will have some extras. Don't be alarmed. You want to keep them in a Ziploc bag, but you'll have some extras. You will have some extras left over. Yeah, they're doing good.
Yeah, this is man. I heard that.
We got the fries?
Oh, you know, okay. You said you did a lot of homework. Oh, 4. Okay, I got you.
I got 3 sips.
Oh, 3 systems. All right. Well, then y'all will be making some words and sentences, right? Whatever you have left over. And then the leftovers, they'll make their words into the
Second grade in here. I'm about to buy y'all breakfast. What'd you say? Dollar Tree, right?
I like the shoes.
So another great idea that came from an awesome second grade teacher is to buy a plastic container from Dollar Tree that is like a little organizer. So you can keep the letters in there if you want, if you don't want to keep them in a plastic bag. Or the pencil case. Well, she was talking about dividing them, separating them.
Like your pill bottle box. Right. Tackle box, time box.
That's what we call it. Old caboodle. I'm telling my age.
I'm finishing time. I'm old school.
You said tackle box. Tackle box.
And then what I will say, just doing the contract about to start
Do you want a second one to do so they can have their own?
Yeah.
They'll keep it over there and share it because when I get off work, they go over to her mom, his grandma's, so they'll share it.
I need to scratch my foot.
Yeah. See?
Let me spend there. Should I have cut these? Yes.
Oh, that's the second set. Again.
Who's your student? Haley, right?
Oh my goodness! I did what you did. She's so beautiful. Not that all of our daughters, but she's a sweetheart. She really is very memorable.
You know. You know. I've told you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. We're trying to make a word, but they don't spell a word. We're trying to
Okay, so did we get all the letters cut out? For the most part?
Yes.
Okay, so they don't have to necessarily stick for this activity. The next thing we're gonna do is practice the script. And you can practice with me as a parent so you can see what the child has, it's the thinking process the child has to go through. So the first word that we're going to build is rope. Rope. So we asked them in class to use their fingers to sound out make the sounds of those letters. So rope. O. Very important because they have to remember the silent E or the sneaky E rule. So they will look for they should tell you a letter. They should tell you R. O. They should tell you O. Well, is this rope? No, this is not rope. This is because the silent E rule says that the silent E tells the vowel to say its name. So one of the things that a first grade student taught me years ago when I taught this rule, when Beyonce came out, he said, say my name. So we'll say my name. So who is telling it to say its name? And I say it's the sneaky E. or I'll say sneaky E. So if I'm spelling rope, then it's O, sneaky E. So R, O, O, that's how they should be responding. P, sneaky E. And you want to say it like that so they can remember something. Like remember, okay, it's a sneaky E that's telling it to say his name, okay? So that's the first step. Then you say, change the R to an M. So they go and they find. If you're the parent, I like for the parent to try because, oh, look at that. My lamination fell off. Work that out. I think you should change the R to an M. There we go. Then have them tap the sounds. Tap the sound. What word did you read the word? What word is this?
What word is that?
And tap the sounds. O, mo, mo. And in my class, I say it with your chest. Mo, which means say it fast. Mo. Then you say change mo to coat. Tap the sounds. Coat. Wait a minute. M doesn't say. And they will say that in class. M doesn't say. C says. And then they move the sounds. Then they move the sounds. And then you say tap the sounds, read the word. O, coat, coat. That was funny. And then we go on and say change the C to H. Change the C to H. So they move the C.
What does it say now?
And H. And this time they might say, and then you remind them, no. What's there? There's a sneaky E, and what does the sneaky E tell the vowel to do? Say my name, say my name, say your name. So then read it again, tap the sounds. Oh, and self-corrections are great, because they recognize they made a mistake. And then have them read it again. Ho, ho. And that's it with the homework. Once you do that, you're done. You're moving on to sentence dictation. So do you think you're ready to try it? Does it seem easy? Parents, doable? Doable? All right. Let's try it. Okay, so look, I'm so excited. That's because of time. The time is driving me right now. This is the part that you say. This is the script. And this is the section that you should see the children doing. They're building the words. Cool beans? We good? Easy peasy? Yeah. Lemon squeeze. Oh, I already see. I told you I was ahead of myself. All right, it says you try. So you're going to choose the Ufli home learning script for your child's grade level. Locate the word change script here. If your child is present, please allow them to practice building the words and guide when necessary. And you can tell them to tap each letter and sound it out. That's the part. Tap each letter and sound it out. Their brain, this is the way their brain works. Ask the children to tap each sound when building a new word, when new words are in the chain. And then remind children to move only one letter tile when building the words. That's important. I only move one letter. Each time I only move one letter. So children sometimes would like to move multiple letters. So they're only moving one letter. And that's going to help them to think and process what they're doing. Oh, I should have put it. So you can try and do the practice. The word change script with your child in the back right now.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry about that.
You're fine.
Here.
Okay, so you see King Law?
Oh, excuse me.
Right here. Because you never use the Q without it. So I know they put that there, but they can't go back. So it's not possible. So that's weird. Miss McNair, can you explain why they don't have a Q back itself? I just told them for the QU. Because Q can't be by itself. Yes.
I need to let it come.
Okay. So they want us to have, yes, they want to have a Q. One of the parents actually got a Q. They had a Q.
Yeah, under the constant.
Okay.
There's a
You
Q
have
in
your
the
P.
white.
You have your P. You have, okay. Okay. Well, they might have dropped it. Okay. Well, I might.
All right, how we do? Good? Smart kids, right? Smart and beautiful. That's why I do this job. This is awesome, right? So listen, someone had a question, and guess what? That's right on time. What's next? Questions? Someone asked why the QU was here. A QU is a phoneme, meaning it's a combination letter, which is considered an other type of phoneme. So it actually belongs down here in our other section. It's used as a combination. Q's, the reason that you have the Q, of course, here, I lost my lamination behind that, that's okay. Okay, that's no problem. So, the reason that you have a Q is because in kindergarten, remember we do Ufli in kindergarten, they have to learn each letter. So this helps learn a letter. But then when we begin to spell words with Q, it is always spelled with a U, and that's when they learn combination QU. So it is considered an other type lesson. So one of our sneaky E words today was quite, and QU was there. It was on one of our games, right? So quite was there. That no one even asked, but that was a good question. This is considered a combination. It is always spelled together. Q and U is always together because it is a phoneme that is a combination. That's it. Any other questions though about this? Any other questions? Okay, so I have a question. I always have to feel the temperature. How do you like this word, man? Like, do you feel like this? You can understand. It's easy and simple to understand, and the script is easy and simple to understand. That's what's important to me. And do you feel like you learned something more than you knew before you walked in? You feel like you learned something that was priceless? Because it is. Facts.
We got a
Okay, all right. If you have some questions, there's a reference to this because I'm not stealing, I'm not plagiarizing. I'm a doctoral student, so this is just in me right now, year 3. This is from Holly Lane. Holly Lane is who, and Holly Lane and Miss Contest. I'm gonna say Valencia. You might see her name at the bottom of your papers. I don't know if you will, because we cut it out. I tried to do a lot of work, so you didn't have to do it. All you had to do was cut it. But Holly Lane and Miss Contest is responsible for Ufli in the state of Florida right now. It is coming from the University of Florida. If you want to email me, say you have a question about the word work mat or something about Ufli, this is my email. I go by Miss Mcnair. My email is Robinson-T, because my full name, as you can see, is Tanya Robinson McNair. So if you want to reach me, it's Robinson-T at duvalschools.org. If you can shoot me, just remind me that you were at this parent night, so I can kind of make a connection, and then I'll answer your questions the best that I can. I do have a video from YouTube. I'm not sure if I do have a video from YouTube for my first graders on blooms, because I do have a YouTube page. I did put a video reference there, but I can pull it up for you. So if you need a refresher, I can send you that video link as well if you need a refresher. So let me go and pull that up real quick for you.
I got stick letter.
That's why it's a long link, so that's why I said I would most definitely send you the link.
Got it.
This is one that I made for my parents. I don't know if sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. But here's a reference. If you email me and you want this reference, just to see how it's done, because you may, things happen. Like we got 100 other things on our mind when we leave here. So if you want a reference, then I can show you. I can send that link to you. Okay? Again, thank you for coming out. I appreciate you investing the time in our kids. Thank you so much for coming to Hyde Grove. We appreciate you. And then I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Porter for directions about refreshments.
I want to just say thank you again for all the parents that came out this evening. It really warms my heart to see this many parents in here, and especially dads in here. So for the dads, you were given a short little survey about what you thought about what we presented to you this evening. You can also put any comments about other things that you might think that the school needs to provide for your students or parents. Please put that on there. On your way out, the beautiful lady in the back, Miss Wright Kitchen, she's gonna wave. If you can make sure that she gets the evaluation form or surveys, and then as you leave, if you can come grab a drink and get some pizza. And again, we thank you again for coming out this evening.
Thank you, Miss McNair. Yay!